What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy kevOzilla back with another video. I know I missed you guys too. Yo, you guys are insane. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you for all the love, support, and hate that you guys been showing me. Shout out to those of you who've been sticking around and waiting for your boy's return, but here I am. In case you missed it, check out the post I made on my YouTube channel. I explained my absence while I was gone. Long story short, strikes on my channel. I pulled away, all right, because I didn't want to risk losing the channel, whatever. I mean, if I did, I did, but I just had to pull away. It was unfortunate, but I'm back, all right? COD only for here on out. Now, you guys know COD only, all right? Multiplayer gameplays, how-tos, tutorials, best game pack settings, best settings, all that jazz, updates. I got you guys, all right? Just give me some time to catch up on videos and stuff like that. Just let me know what you guys want to be seeing, and whenever there's something new, just let me know in case I haven't come across it myself. Just let me know what you guys want. Leave comments, suggestions, all that jazz. All right, without further ado, let's just continue and jump straight into it. Now, Black Ops 6, we got a pro game pack. You guys already know how I feel about pro game packs. I push them on this channel. I recommend them. They're the best. All right, I can argue with anyone. I argued with Max himself about it. Nobody's gonna argue with me otherwise. Nobody's gonna tell me otherwise. They're just the best. If you want something that's as quick and easy as plug and play as humanly possible when it comes to the Cronus Zen and Strike Pack, whatever these game packs and quote unquote scripts or whatever, because these pro game packs beat any script, any game pack out there. Mess with pro game packs, trust me. Yeah, sometimes things happen. There's bugs, there's issues, there's glitches, but they've never let me down. And you guys know, for all my OGs, the pro game packs are the way to go. The team that they have behind them, they're Collective Minds, they're just phenomenal. Now, I got to say one thing. I'm not one to constantly keep pumping out the same content, guys. All right? If you want to know how to update the firmware on the Cronus Zen or on the application itself, the Zen Studio application, please just go on my channel, search it, or just go on YouTube and type kevOzilla, how to update Cronus Zen firmware, and you'll see it. I covered it multiple times. I'm not going to keep covering it just for the sake of views, and I don't want to milk you guys. I don't care about any of that, all right? I covered it. I'll let you guys know, but I'm not going to just keep updating and repeating the same videos over and over and over and over again. No, I'm not. That's not me. I don't like those vibes. I don't do that. I bring you guys new information, sometimes old, but if I deem it necessary or if there's been big changes, then I would. But you guys already know how I do things here on this channel, all right? So for all those of you who don't know, please, before I continue on with this video, just double check, make sure that you are first part of the official Zen Discord, all right? It's like that. You can get all the information, all the links, everything is there, all right? And then go back and watch my videos on how to go about updating the firmware on your Cronus Zen itself and Zen Studio, because you got to be rocking out with always the most latest firmware, always. All right, don't never be outdated. All right, always rock out with the newest firmware. Make sure you're always up to date. Your boy plays on PS5, always have, always will. Don't play a PC, don't play an Xbox console only. I'm rocking out with the Edge controller. I made a whole tutorial setup and all that jazz, how to go about using the Edge and all that. So check out those videos. All right, there's only one change I got to say from my previous video on how to set up the Zen with the PS5, and that's that they made it easier now. So all you got to do is just set up your Cronus Zen, and then once you plug in your Cronus Zen into the PS5, that little button sequence that it does that I showed you guys in that video, that it presses circle S, and does all that stuff within the accessibility settings, I believe it was, I think. Anyway, I'm going to show you anyway. It does it automatically. So you see right here, Zen Studio application, boom. All right, let's launch it. Let's go into it. Now, at the top left, you can see your boy is exactly on version 1.6.0 build 90. That is the actual newest firmware as of today. All right, Friday. All right, Nuketown just dropped. Let's get it. All right, so let's go to device. Make sure this is matched. Auto, okay. PS plus share. Boom. Just copy this. All right. Now let's go to programmer. These two game packs, I swear by them. All right, especially this first one. You guys already know, all my OGs. This is one of the best game packs you could possibly use out of this whole entire list. I don't care what anybody say. The advanced action. This is like your ultimate go-to macro game pack. All right, it does it all. Automatically presses weapons for fighting games, or you do quick finishers or easy fatalities. I use this game pack for all games, just about every game I play, from single player story games, multiplayer games, whatever. This is just all around. It's insane. All right, for rapid pressing, for rapid mods and all that. I use this for zombies as well. Zombies for Black Ops 6. It completely breaks zombies. It's insane. Don't worry. For all my zombie people out there, heads, I got you guys after this video, all right? But this video is focusing on this right here. COD, BO6, all right, 24. You can find it in the list right here. You go to C, right here. COD BO6 24. It's a pro game pack. You can tell it's a pro game pack because it's highlighted with black and it says pro. All right. Obviously, let's click 2. Let's go into the settings. All right. Please follow along. Okay. You guys already know within all these game packs, all the orange right at the top, you must match with your in-game settings. All right. With your own in-game settings, guys. Okay. Don't copy my settings and then expect to do good. All right. You got to play how you play. Match your in-game settings, whether you're on Xbox or PC or whatever have you, your own in-game settings. All right. Because everybody's different. We're all different. You can't expect to think you're going to get a beam with my values. Meanwhile, you're not rocking my same exact in-game settings to the T. It's not how it works. All right. Your boy plays standard default everything. All right. So custom. All right. Trigger dead zone. I bring that down to a 0. That's pretty much like your L2 and R2. Your triggers, bring that down to a 0. All right. I don't change nothing else. Stick layout default. My sensitivity is 6.6. Always has, always will be until further notice. Until I let you guys know, hey, I changed my sensitivity. All right. Stick minimum input dead zone. This is your right stick. A lot of people get confused thinking it's both sticks. No, it's your right stick. All right. They care about your right stick because that's your aiming. That's the aim assist. That's all that jazz. All right. So your right stick minimum input is a 5. Now, don't copy this 5 just because I'm setting it. All right. You got to go about your right stick. How can I say? If you have stick drift, okay, if you have stick drift, you definitely cannot copy this 5. You got to mess around and play with this number, this value, depending on how bad your stick drift is. Because suppose you got stick drift on your right stick, you don't know, or let's say you do know, all right, but you still set this 5 anyway because you're watching my video and then you're getting recoil or the settings aren't as the same as you see in my video. It could be because of obvious reasons. You have stick drift on an analog stick. I completely hate stick drift. I use an edge controller, so if I ever get stick drift, I could just swap it out with another, with another module, with another analog stick. All right, because the edge you could do that. Or even if I wasn't rocking out the edge, I was using a regular PS5 controller, I would just sell it or get rid of it and just buy a new one because stick drift is just it. You don't want to be handicapping. You don't want to handicap yourself pretty much. All right, so unless you don't suffer from stick drift and you don't got no stick drift at all, then you could copy this. All right, but if you got stick drift on your right stick, all right, please work around with it. You're gonna have to find your own number, right, your own value to eliminate that stick drift or to to counteract it, if you will. Next is the max. All right, leave it at 99. Okay. Response curve type. I'm playing on dynamic. All the pros swear by dynamic with this game. You guys already know. Your boy was always standard. I was always standard all day, every day. This game, I'm taking a leap forward. I'm trying to get my foot wet with dynamic. All right. Got to get used to it. All right. But letting you guys know I'm playing on dynamic. All right. Next, all the blue right here, I believe it's for the Xbox controller, for the Elite controller. So let's skip that. For me, I'm moving on because, again, I'm on PlayStation. Global mods. All right. Global mods are pretty much like global mods. They're always on. I like to see it like that. Like these are always on. So you have aim assist, autofocus, same old. Block, rumble, rapid melee, rotation AA, rotation aim assist, and slide cancel. I have BR SC. That's going to give me block, rumble, BR, and then slide cancel SC. Slide cancel in this game is a bit weird. I mean, I guess it's fun. I just put it just to have fun. I mean, I guess you could just leave block, rumble because the slide cancel is it's gonna like mess you up sometimes if you have it. I mean, it's fun to have like during the game, but it's gonna mess you up like if you're trying to press circle or back out of something or you're messing with your settings. It's just going to be spamming buttons for you. So I guess I would just leave it block rumble, but slide cancel is there, I guess. But block rumble, your boy, I don't like vibration at all, so that's the reason why I leave block rumble. If you like vibration, leave it disabled or whatever have you. Active aim mod. I got aim assist. You already know the standard sticky aim assist that you get when you ADS and it tracks the enemy for you. Like you ADS and it just follows them. All right. Aim assist intensity 15. Leave it on 15. No greater, no less. Collective Minds does their testing and they say 15 is the best. You get the most amount of aim assist with the least amount of screen shake. All right. I have aim assist as an active aim mod. Now my shot mod is rotational aim assist. That kicks in when you're shooting, when I'm shooting. So aim assist works with your right stick. It's pretty much going to like spin your ADS like around and around in circles, like you're aiming in circles. You're gonna see like that movement, pretty much. And then rotational aim assist is the movement. It's going to just move your character around and around very fast in a circle. Trying to apply the rotational aim assist as strong as possible while you're firing your weapon, like just moving for you, which can throw off your anti-recoil depending like on your settings and your values, stuff like that. Just granted, if you're rocking with rotational aim assist, take it to a grain of salt that it's going to be moving your character for you. So, expect, your recoil not to be an exact beam. If that makes any sense, you guys get what I'm trying to say, right? When rocking out rotation aim assist. I'm going to show you anyway in the game exactly what I'm talking about. All right. Anti-recoil mode, standard quick edit. Okay. This is for the love of God. Don't worry about any of this. You can mess around with precision, but you guys already know my anti-recoil mode is standard default quick edit. Pretty much press hold touchpad, press hold R3, up, down, left, right. Now, for all those of you that's on Xbox, every time I say touchpad, I mean view. I believe it's the view button on Xbox. So when I say touchpad, for you guys that are on Xbox, it's the view button. All right, you can read about it right here by hovering over it. Standard anti-recoil is optimized for leading shots and long-range combat. Precision anti-recoil is optimized to maintaining accurate aim on an enemy. So pretty much standard default quick edit. You want to get your value shooting at a wall, making a beam. All right. For precision, it's going to be hard. You want to get a friend or be shooting at the dummy in the firing range, I guess they call it, whatever. Just shoot at it. You're going to notice the difference. But the reason why I prefer standard is because missed shots are going to be normal. They're going to be okay. It's not going to throw you off completely. Precision will throw you off your missed shots, especially beaming from mid to long range. Standard is the way to go. Trust me, standard is the way to go. Weapon selector mode, I'm going to skip this. I'm going to show you guys with the Zen exactly what that is, what that means. All right, weapon swap, manual, automatic. Manual meaning when I press the old touchpad and I press triangle or circle, it swaps between my primary and secondary. All right, depending what loadout and how I have my setup. Green equals primary, red equals secondary. Automatic pretty much means that, let's say I'm on my loadout 1. If I press triangle, it's going to automatically swap to my secondary, which is going to activate whatever I have here in my secondary weapon slot. All right, so you want to be matching whatever weapon you have in your hand to that slot. All right, I'm going to leave XM4 here. All right, you can, if you wish, set up your loadouts here before hopping into a game and before setting your Zen up and all that. You could do it here, or you could do it the long way. I like to call it with the Zen itself. I prefer it this way, once I know my values because you could just quickly set everything up before actually starting your game and stuff like that. But to each their own. All right, and then down here, don't worry about that. All right, so simple. This is it. This is the setup. Let me change this back to manual. All right, boom. Don't worry about the other two. It's either manual or automatic. And yeah, that's it. Simple game pack settings. Now, before I continue and I go into the game, down here on the left, there's a paper with a yellow question mark. Nobody ever goes over this, and I'm shocked, bro. I'm shocked that no other content creator, all them other Cronus Zen Strike Pack content, quote-unquote, content creators out there, they don't explain this. That's why I guess people, like me, people like watch my content, regardless of how I ramble on and talk or stutter or whatever. I don't care. All right? I got to get things through to you guys, and I like to be honest and open and tell you guys everything. This is how you get to the manual. All right? Within all these pro game packs in the bottom left, this little paper with the yellow question mark, click that. I encourage you. I recommend you guys go through these game packs. Read them. You got, 42 thick-ass pages, all right? 42 thick-ass pages. Page 1 out of 42. Read it all. Go through it, all right? If you want more solid information, if you want to know everything about the game pack, go through it. Because I can't squeeze. There's also so much I could squeeze into a video. I don't want to make 2-hour-long videos, an hour-long video for you guys, all right? But there's something within this manual that's mandatory. And it's very important. And I'm shocked. Like I said, I don't see no other content creator going over this and explaining this to you guys because this is a must. And this is how 9 times out of 10, a lot of you guys are making these mistakes and you're getting headaches and you're like, oh, this doesn't work and yada, yada. Don't skip this, especially when it comes to these COD game packs, these pro game packs. You're going to scroll down, right? Whether you're on laptop, whatever, PC, come down to page 5. You see them right here. All right. These bullets right here in bold letters in red right here. All right. They stress it. Customize lets you know. Known in-game setting requirements. You see that requirements. Controller vibration on in-game and in console. Has to be on in your console and in-game. All right. But to avoid that, if you're like your boy and you don't like vibration, I told you, global mods, block rumble is the way to go. ADS sensitivity multiplier. 1. I got 1 for everything. Okay, these are in-game setting requirements, meaning go into Black Ops 6, go into your settings and look for these settings and apply them. Okay, I did it. You should do it too. Everyone needs to match them. I'm going through this and showing you guys because this is a very important step. All right, ADS stick swap off. Aim down sight behavior hold. Controller orientation up. Custom sensitivity per zoom off. Depleted ammo weapon switch off. Field of view 120 affected. Interact / reload behavior. Tap to reload. Slide / dive behavior hybrid. Sprint / tactical sprint behavior toggle. And then finally, you're ready to use the game pack. These are their requirements. All right, you guys, now I'm going to show you on the PS5 once you have everything plugged up and connected to your Zen before going ahead and rocking out with your Zen on PS5. All right, so come to accessories, general, turn off accessories. Now, this is with the most latest firmware, all right, for the Cronus Zen. All right, with your regular controller plugged up straight directly into your PS5 without the Zen yet. Just come here, hover over, turn off accessories. All right, just hover over that real quick. All right, then what you're gonna do is you're gonna want to unplug, right, the USB right here. You're going to want to unplug your controller, okay, and then you're going to plug it into your Zen right here. All right, well, my Edge controller, I'm plugging it in here. If you're not running an Edge controller and you're running like a regular PS5 controller, then you're just gonna plug it right here on the left side, right there, boom. You're gonna plug it on the left side right here, right? And then you can go ahead and plug in your Zen into your console. But since I'm rocking out with the Edge, I have my regular PS5 controller here that's gonna mimic, all right, to the Edge, all right? And then I'm plugging in my Edge right here, boom, and I'm gonna plug it right here into this slot right here. All right, so let me go ahead and do that real quick for you. All right, boom. So it's gonna look like this. Right, that's the regular PS5 controller, and then this is going to my Edge, and then all you're gonna do is just go ahead and plug in, right? Plug in your Zen, and then notice what happens. All right, just give it a second and notice what happens. See that? Boom, 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 and then that's it. And then you are good to go. You can use your Zen. All right, let me show you. Here's the screen. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and go to, all right, the XM4. All right, and I'm pressing old touchpad, press triangle. See that? It's swapping. And that's it. That's all you need to do. Simple. There you go. That's with the newest firmware on the Cronus Zen. All right, I'm in a private game. So as you can see, the top right corner, right there, COD BO6 game pack XM4 is already there. Press and hold touchpad, press and hold options. This is how you navigate using your controller with the game pack with the Zen. All right, L1 goes left, R1 goes right. That's how you navigate. All right, here are the loadouts. Loadout 1 with primary, secondary, loadout 2, primary, secondary, loadout 3, primary, secondary, loadout 4. All right, here is where you can set up each individual loadout. So, for example, loadout 1, primary weapon. I can set up whatever weapon I want here. Press R1, go to my secondary. I can have whatever secondary here I wish. Say, for example, let's say I just want rapid fire on my secondary. All right. I would just press circle and then X to save. Now press and hold touchpad, press triangle for primary, and then circle for secondary. As you can see, my secondary now is rapid fire. See that? Because I'm manual, so I got to manually swap. Automatic, when I press triangle, it will just swap between them. Right? Wait, why is my values for this? Oh, give me a second. Let me just bring this down because I'll explain that in a second. All right. Touchpad options. Let's change this back to regular fire. All right. And then once you got your loadouts all set up, with the values and the weapon profiles, like, you know, primary, secondary, to swap between loadouts in game, press touchpad with press and hold touchpad and then press L2. You can see I'm swapping between my loadouts. Now, what I skipped before was the weapon selector. Pretty much is like, well, quote unquote weapon AI, how some people call it. It's not really weapon AI. It's just quickly selecting different weapons, weapon profiles, all right? Well, weapon selector. Press hold touchpad and press R2. And then here you have the category. See, generic is just regular generic firing, like fire mods like rapid fire, steady fire, yada yada, which I technically really don't use, only probably like rapid fire unless I have to, or unless they add a new weapon that Collector Minds hasn't added a weapon profile for. Then you would use like a regular fire and you would just like adjust values from there. Assault rifle and then XM4, you would just press X and there you go, loadout 1, boom, and then it would just select it there. All right, that's how you go about doing that. All right, now the weapon profile is set XM4 and the values is 0, 0. See that? 0 vertical, 0 horizontal. So pretty much with no attachments, all right, let's just say ADS out of Warframe 15 without moving no analog sticks, just ADS and empty out the mag. Is going to be a beam. You can see that. See, absolute monstrosity, absolutely beam right there. But granted, 30 rounds, no attachments. Then once you start to throw on attachments, certain attachments could interfere and could throw off your recoil. I expect that. Certain attachments you run, I would say like extended mags and stuff like that, especially attachments that interfere with your recoil, like that throws it off either positively or negatively. It's been like that even with past cards, like the same thing. Like if an attachment affected your recoil in some way, then you would have to like adjust. And the way you go about adjusting is simple. Press and hold touchpad, press and hold R3, up, down, left, right. So up on the D-pad is going to bring the recoil up, down is going to bring it down, left is going to bring it left, right is going to bring it right. All right. So for example, starting to both out with 0, 0. Let's say I press and hold the left D-pad all the way to like 10. All right, then press and hold R3, like click it in, the right stick to save it. And then if you shoot, you'll notice that the recoil starts to pull to the left. You see that? There you go. All right, let's bring that back to a 0, 0. All right, that's simple. That's the basics of it. That's the basics of it. Anything else you guys want me to cover or go over, do let me know. All right, but before I go, what I'm going to do is I want to show you guys. I'm going to throw on some stuff that should definitely interfere with the recoil. So for example, right here, all right, the CHF barrel, who gives you crazy headshot multiplier, but look at the cons, all right? So that should definitely throw it off. I'm just going to use it for example, right? It should throw it off. I'll just use one for now, just to show you guys, because I don't want this video to be too long. All right, real quick, boom. Okay, now that I have it on, okay. All right, yep, it's on there. Let's go to a nice clean wall. Now, leaving the values at 0, 0 definitely should still give recoil, because this attachment negatively affects it. All right, so 0, 0. Let's see. See that? It did. See that? It just goes straight up. So press hold touchpad, press hold R3. Let's go down to 3. Let's test out a 3 vertical. Press the whole R3. Now you would adjust depending on where your gun pulls. So obviously if it pulls to the left, you will pull it to the right. If it goes up, you will pull it down. Let's see now. There you go. See? Simple. Look at that. See? Compare that to that. I could probably make that probably even better than that. But you guys get the drift. You see that? All right. Now before I end my video, I got my boy right here, YT Snow. All right, but he's going to help me out. He's going to demonstrate the aim assist real quick before I end my video. So you guys already know, once you ADS, thumbs off and analog sticks, just ADS on them. And go ahead, Snow, you can move around. And you can see it's tracking, it's pulling. You see? Yeah, you move like more, like go more left, like farther left and farther right. See, at one point it does cut off. You guys can see that. Obviously, once it gets out of the sight, but as you can see, once he's in view, it does pull. And I'm not even moving the right stick. That's the aim assist. That's the pull. See, and it works the farther you go back too. So I say, as long as you still see him, as you can see, it's still pulling. Look at that. See? It works very far. Okay, it's pretty good. And then I want to show you guys when you shoot, you're not going to see it now, even when I ADS, because I have it as a shot mod, my rotational. But when I shoot, you can see my character moving very fast. See, it's like, all right, for example, I take out my knife. If I hold R2, look at that. Like my character's having a stroke. But that's because of the rotational. That's because of the rotational AA. It's moving. Oh my God, you tried to do a stanky left. It's moving my left stick, not the right, because the right is your aiming, is moving the movement. See that? So when I shoot, it kicks in. And if you're in the line of sight with your enemy, with the enemy right there, see, it's going to be kicking in the rotational AA. All right, so that's it. Anything else you guys would like me to cover and go over within this game pack, let me know. All right, leave comments down below. All right, as always, take care, everyone. Till next time.
I missed.